Hello, dear friends of the YouTubes, it is I, Duhad, and I come to you today with what the patrons on Patreon voted for the month of September's Let's Read to be. A Haze in Equestria 2, The Twiles of Love, exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point. Joining me today on this fantastic journey into literature are none other than the Time Knight.
Hey, what's up, guys?
The Belial.
Hi.
And Winter.
Yes.
Yes. If you don't like the story, vote next month and we can read a different story. Or vote for this story.
Vote hands.
No, don't vote hands. For God's sake, I don't even want your money, just don't vote hands.
But you had to pay $1 to get a vote.
You do have to pay $1 on the Patreon to get a vote. Like $1 a month. Oh no. And then you get access to all that other shit that is listed on the Patreon. But for now, we're not plugging. We're reading a Haze in Equestria 2.
Torture to Duhad.
The Twiles of Love by Silver Haze. Tagged Sex, Gore, Adventure, Alternate Universe, Dark, and Romance. This story is a sequel to A Haze in Equestria. Lowercase a continuation of the epic tale, spelled like Prince Martin Willis, the tale of.
Maybe it's a joke.
Yeah, I guess so. Tale of... I imagine it's just a terrible joke.
I mean...
The tale of...
he does have an epic tale in that picture, so...
It's very true. A tale of Prince Silver Haze and his princesses Luna and Twilight after the conclusive battle with King Sombra. Silver Haze has returned to the land of the living, but now he has to deal with the fact that Sombra is his father. And that means that he is also the legitimate heir to the Crystal Empire. Fuck off, Cadence. Apparently Sombra...
Fuck you, Cadence. Even though she dethroned his ass.
Yeah, this is like the equivalent of saying, "Excuse me, Prime Minister of Germany, I am the legitimate heir of Adolf Hitler, so fuck off."
Yes.
Not to mention that cheating death comes with a price. Ooh, exclamation, like, ... and he may find...
Heroes never die for a price.
Yes. And he may finally find... his destiny is the seventh element of harmony, because that really didn't come up very much last time. And now...
this is like a spoilerific right here.
Indeed. And now we begin with the prologue. Another time, another life.
Exclamation point, exclamation point.
Only 2 this time, rather than like 15.
7.
There's thing printing. Silver yelled and Twilight grabbed his hoof. Twilight. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Already fucked up.
Okay, so this is Silver. So
This is Silver.
Okay. Twilight, I'm sorry, my little princess. Tell Luna I'm sorry for leaving her without saying goodbye, and I'm sorry for leaving you.
Silver managed to get off one last kiss before he was pulled off the edge and was gone from sight into the abyss. Ellipses.
Into the blackness.
Final
That Silver
judgment.
has doesn't have the capital it needs, so it's just a block of silver.
Yes.
Cold.
Also,
Twilight made out with a block of silver.
we know he's getting back to life, and yet he's getting his final judgment.
Yeah.
This should be interesting.
Cold, fear, peace, all these combined, and yet somehow none of them was all Silver Haze could feel as he floated endlessly in the sightless, soundless, unexplainable void of pain and pleasure.
What?
Oh my God, is it Hellraiser?
It's fucking Hellraiser.
Holy shit.
It's like Pinhead's gonna come out in a minute.
This is getting edgy.
Oh my God, that's how they get him back.
Yeah, they open the puzzle box.
Pandora's
It's
box.
like, I am Pinhead. Just Pinhead. That would... And yet, and now we're making we are coming up with a better fanfic than the author has.
That's what we were in.
Better crossover. You felt his mere existent. here was breaking some vow of silence of this unearthly realm that no life should ever lay its mortal's eyes upon. And perhaps, in his predicament, that vow had not been broken.
Oh, fucking God.
Unable to stop himself from drifting towards a distant light, he saw many visions, signs of eons past, future and present.
Okay, so yeah, he's somehow managed, or sorry, she, the writer, has somehow managed to go from shitty fanfiction writer level to shitty fantasy, like terrible fantasy Tolkien knockoff level.
At least their grammar, for the most part, except for that one existent, is all right.
Yeah, we managed to go
Capitals are still a problem,
from the Tail Haggett of Prince Martin Willis straight into, like, Aragorn fanfiction.
Yeah!
As he floated in... Oh, then I should do this. As he floated into and out of existence. Perhaps maybe we will go into Prince Martin Willis yet. Perhaps it was Twilight and Luna. Holy shit, their names are capitalized.
See, she's
love for him that kept him from giving into his great destiny, as he would one day be forced to endure one way or another anyway, and that even though he was giving them safety, as they were far safer without him, there was still much danger he could protect them from with his might. Wait, but he just said
no, continue. You're not done with the paragraph yet. With the single sentence.
And even the most heroic beings give into the greed that love can cause upon the mortal soul.
There you go. There's the end of the sentence that started before the beginning of this paragraph.
Jesus. But, like, he just said that they're safer without him, so why does he need to protect them when they're safer without him?
Well, because he needs to protect them from the danger that he will then cause them by being near them in order to protect them.
No, he just needs to protect...
Okay, hold on a sec.
Also, I think it's important to keep in mind here that we've just learned that apparently Silver Haze's great destiny is going to be to die.
Yeah!
His great destiny that he is temporarily putting off is just dying.
Well, I mean, he is a immortal, like...
Oh, well, yeah. But no, he's like again, he's he's gonna live forever, but he's not immortal. Like, all of his, all of his people and his dad and shit, they died.
Sure.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Man.
Yeah.
Thinking about it, despite
all Silver's multiple bravado and self-made charms, he has multiple bravados, everyone. Or it's the bravado of multiple Silvers. Yeah, Silver feared his mortality and his emotions that could bring his end to him faster than expected. For no Alicorn was truly immortal, and though time could not take them to the gates of the next realm, there were many other shortcuts that could make short work of them, be it poisons, blades, or a mob of those you cannot bring yourself to harm.
Wait, what? So an angry
or a mob of those you cannot bring yourself to harm.
So so he's saying so if a mob of your friends come to stab you to death, well, not much you can do about that.
I can't just run away or anything.
Yeah, it's the only ways I can die are poison, blades, or if all my buddies get together and club me to death in the street.
Oh no, bleeding, my only weakness. Even though with the Alicorns, Death was playing chess with a board of nothing but pawns, he never ran out of them, and there was no king for you to take to win. It was a game where victory only come to those who accept defeat, or take one risk too many.
Wait. Victory comes only if you accept defeat. If you're accepting that you're going to lose will give you victory. Or taking one too many risks, implying that you're going to die, and by dying you win against Death with all of his infinite number of pawns.
Darby says otherwise against this.
Yeah.
Yes.
Also, the interpretation of chess here is literally 2 armies of pawns. And as someone who plays chess, that is not a clever metaphor or a clever game. That is literally people going like, I move up, move to the side, move up, move to the side. Yeah, it is literally less complex than checkers.
Yeah.
It is.
Anyway.
Are they also playing the version where when you get to the other side, the pawn turns into a queen? Or
I think that would break the metaphor,
turns
but
into
yes.
another pawn.
Okay.
It just resets itself at the other side. That's what happens.
I am so confused.
Anyway.
Yet perhaps the quickest way to take an alicorn to the grave was an attachment to those who could not cheat them like them.
What?
Cheat time like them.
Oh.
I read that one who's existent would end in a blink. Existent. And in the dark times around that, death seems like a mercy. But perhaps, because he knew that being immortal, in theory, would make it that much more painful for those who he left behind.
What?
Those who... What do you mean?
Like, wait,
they think you're dead.
Yeah, so the implication here is like, man, like Twilight's like, oh geez, Rainbow Dash, my close friend, she's dead. Oh, this is terrible. But even more so, Silver Haze died, and he's immortal. I'm not gonna.
That makes
he's
it
not gonna,
worse.
Yeah, he's not gonna outlive me. That makes me even more sad.
Oh man, I wanted him to have sex with my dead old corpse.
I want our children's children's children to have sex with him in some weird, fucked up generational thing.
Is the Skyrocon? Victor Sentry and Gyrocon are descendants of Silver Haze.
That's all part of a Bane Gesser
Twilight.
Oh no! Does this mean God is going to
Yes.
send
The Holy
Yes.
Trinity, Silver Haze, Victor Sentry and Gyrocon.
Oh god damn it. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch.
God is going to say, "Hey,
Hell.
you've been a good person. You can go to hell or heaven, or you could go to the human world." And it was like, what?
Yeah, you get to. I want to go to the land of the wire. It's my favorite TV show here in Ponyland.
Those who expected to have him for centuries would make it that much worse. This is when he made a choice. He didn't want to die yet. Not yet. Silver, now lowercase Silver,
Still the bag
felt
of silver.
a little spark of anger, of defiance linked so close to rage, to mind where magic burned inside of him, and suddenly it was not the emptiness that greeted him, but a burning flame of rage, of anger, ellipses, of life.
It's trying to be
And
so philosophical.
Oh, it's so fucking pretentious now.
Again,
it is.
it's fucking like terrible fantasy literature now.
I liked it better when it was like, barely could hold itself together with
Honestly,
grammar.
I still prefer this over the pretension and nothing of Hands.
True. And suddenly, a stupid plan formed in the head of the alicorn. I guess we're not going to refer to him as his name. If this was where his life would end, he was going to be defiant. No entity that had taken him from life so cruelly. Is that how cruelly is spelled?
I don't think so.
I don't think so. I think that
Because too many L's.
L's. Yeah, too many L's.
I'll say it as if it were Spanish. Cruelly.
Actually, yeah.
Would gain the pleasure of taking his spark, his soul, and so, another pause, taking hold of his own life. Jesus, there's so many commas in this fucking paragraph.
Actually, that cruelly is correct if it's
God damn it.
the
Yeah,
adverb.
she's spell checking. She's spell checking.
It's fine, but Jesus, the commas. Picturing it as a raging red candle that burned within him. Ellipses. And silver haze blew it onto it. Why is it lowercase?
So wait a
And
second.
now it's uppercase.
Wait,
Now it's
so
a bag of
by-
silver that has haze inside of it. Blew it out.
So for the record, again, like the way that the afterlife works in this, in the Silver Haze universe, in the canon of Silver Haze, is that if you're angry enough, you can come back to life.
So I love making connections between the world of Victor Century, world of Gyro-Con in Living the Dream, and the world of Haze of Equestria, because afterlife is also different in each of them. For Gyro-Con, it's God goes up to you and he's like, "Hey, bro, where you want to go, fam?" And then Victor Century, it's "Let's go to another universe." And then in this one, it's we sit in the dark nothingness until I get so pissed that I literally am like, "Fuck you, death," and I literally just respawn.
I give Death a wedgie and take his lunch money.
I hate Mary Sue so goddamn much. Anyway.
Oh my god. Silver felt his body fade as the little bit of life drained out of him, yet no death rushed in to fill the void. There should be a space in between in and to.
Wait. So he blew out the last of his life, but then did not get filled with the void of death. Instead, he was filled with the emptiness of nothing.
Is he not?
I can't tell anymore. Anyway.
I think what he means is he's blowing onto the candle to add more oxygen.
No, like
read
the next paragraph here.
Okay. Yet no death rushed to the void. He was empty, a husk of light. He's hollowed, and the void wanted souls. And discarded him, casting him away, discarding the husk to a realm that even the shadows did not bother going to. Limbo.
Wait, hold on. So
Everybody limbo.
Let's be clear here again. He blew out all the life from him, so he has no life anymore. But death didn't come in because apparently there was no life to be replaced with death, and so he is now a husk of life. And
he got thrown into
soul
limbo.
Threw him into
my
limbo.
brain is vomiting into my skull.
God damn it! This is more convoluted and stupid than Victor Century's resurrection methods. All right, limbo time.
Limbo time. 0 0 0 0 0 0 0
The beginning
comma
of the entire
0 colon 0 0.
You know what the best part of this stupid 0 bullshit is? It's clearly meant to be like a calendar date set to 0, but it's done 0 dash like 0/0/000, like four zeros for the year, but it should be 00/00/4 zeros, because this person doesn't know what the fuck formatting is.
Yes.
Yeah. Silver Haze was dead. There was no other way to put it. He had moved.
Jacob Marley was
Jesus
dead.
was dead. There was no other way to put it. He had moved on, shuffled off the mortal coil. Silver Haze had breathed his last breath and had kicked the can, ellipses. So why was he still aware of everything around him?
Wait.
Because there's an afterlife.
Wait, no, hold on. What the? Silver Haze was dead. Okay, hold on. This is fucking important here. Silver Haze was dead. And yet no death rushed in to fill the void.
Uh-huh.
One fucking paragraph earlier. I don't know. It's just like one paragraph earlier, he is not dead. Paragraph after that, he was dead.
He was dead as shit.
Right? This is...
So why is he still aware of everything around him? Silver Haze, all lowercase, looked around for some sort of bright light or a fiery pit of Taurus.
The Taurus demon!
Not Tartarus, Taurus. Damn him for his
find like a
defiance.
giant bull.
Yeah.
Fire.
This is Dark Souls.
Holy shit.
Or even a big old gate of pearls. Wait.
That's not
Someone looked that up.
No, it's a pearly gate. It's just that for some reason the writer seems to think that The pearly gate is literally just a gate made out of pearls. Not that it's pearly white, just that it is like literally just billions of little pearls.
That's not even how
No,
it's
it's made out of
put
Prince
together.
pearls.
Well,
The
I was
psychiatrist.
questioning someone to look it up because it's a capitalized word and it's also spelt wrong.
Yeah,
It's made out of pearl
the
from
closest thing I get
Steven
is
Universe.
Fritz Pearls, the psychologist.
Okay, so the gate of the psychologist pearls.
Yes.
He needed a psychologist. Like, he blankly remembered when he had first, died. But there was nothing, nada, zip, zilch, silver, lowercase, was just floating there in space, completely alone. I thought it was the void or the abyss. Gosh.
That's what's wrong about this kind of shit. It never explains itself.
He's
in good enough detail.
literally a fucking in the Dark Souls universe.
He is.
Just a little prick.
It's your turn, Duhad.
Oh yes, oh wow. Silver's actually saying something for once. Well, this was far less climatic than I thought it would be.
Climactic.
Climactic. Climactic. Climactica. Never mind, mumbled to himself.
Oh, well, you said you didn't say then I thought it would be.
Yeah, I
But,
did say what that would be. I just said it after, before I started saying the word climatic over and over again.
Silver mumbled to himself.
Maybe I'll just wait for something. Anything.
Silver relaxed and began counting.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So he is Poochie in that in order to calm down, he counts the prime numbers.
No, he just counts.
Limbo. Time. 0 /30 /00. What? Does that mean he's 30 months?
30 days.
30 days, yeah.
European time is, and it's 30 days.
Yeah, so no, it's American time, so it's 0 months, 30 days, 0 years.
23, and it's using military time. 2350.
Yeah, so that's maybe it is 30 months then, because that's also used in Europe. Okay, whatever. It's also a really fucking slow counter, because it's been 30 days, and in the first the first minute while he was there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And now it's only to 2
a
million.
month later, 2,677,800, 2,677,801, 2,677,802, 2,667,803. Wait, horse apples! That's not right. Wait, where was I?
Silver groaned as he continuously floated through space and time. Suddenly, he saw a bright light and a booming voice.
Time night.
Okay,
You want
who's
this
God?
time night?
I'll be God. Okay. Silver. I have been looking for where you went. Come, my child. Your time has come. Your time is now.
Watch him
You
be
can't see
sombre.
me. Your time is now.
This is gonna be sombre, isn't it?
God.
Silver looked towards the light, and instead of heading towards it, he planted his feet and snorted. Wait, isn't he floating?
Yeah, he plants his feet into fucking nothing. So he verbally plants his feet and continues to very slowly
He's
rotate.
So strong.
He can stop his falling for 1 second to plant his feet, and then he starts falling again.
Hold on, big man. I ain't going nowhere until I know what happened to lowercase Twilight. So therefore, what happened to the Twilight that was very beautiful that I was watching
Happened
before
to
I
the
died.
Twilight Zone.
After I died. If you're so all-powerful, then prove it. Show me what will happen!
As you wish.
The voice spoke.
Let you see a future. one of many that could occur from your passing.
And suddenly images of a future without him, of one where his seed had planted the roots of 2 children into Twilight's being. Please don't word it like that.
That's creepy as fuck. Yeah.
And that he was revered as a hero for his sacrifice.
Again, it's something we actually only realized after we'd finished reading the last part that we should bring up here. We have seen every interaction between Haze and Twilight. The only time they had sex, he pulled out. Like,
Yeah.
and I think they even mentioned the fact that Twilight had, like, birth control spells or something. Like, there was literally no fucking reason she should have kids right now with him.
But those birth control spells were on. He had to concentrate on them.
He's got Jesus' dick, man.
So we're pulling out. So it's pulling out. It didn't work.
He's got Jesus' dick.
Yeah.
Pregnant
apparently.
you by touching you.
Ah.
Maybe Luna's also pregnant.
Yeah, what about Luna?
Just
Yeah,
takes
She
longer.
actually did.
Yeah, I'm out.
However, Silver was not satisfied. With a world without him, and this being of power had given him direction, it inadvertently showed him the path to life.
What?
And
What?
I will take over the soul of my children and inhabit their bodies.
That's what I was thinking.
And thus he turned himself away from the bright light, and galloped as far away from it as he could. He heard the voice try and call him back, yet he pressed on for what felt like forever, running through time and space itself, the voice calling after him.
That was trippy as shit. Winter, why don't you take over since... Yeah, Timmy's on the phone.
Yeah. No, my child, you have the taint of death and your father. You cannot return as yourself. You will doom the ones you love. Have you?
Oh my
no
God, you
sense
were
of
right. He is gonna fucking...
selflessness? You are a husk of life. Your soul is long gone. That world is no longer yours to call home.
Oh my God, there's so many like punctuations.
Yeah.
Also, why, how is he there if he's...
Yeah. Again, like, he doesn't have the taint of death. Death did not enter him. We established this firmly.
Yeah.
Also, no sense of selflessness. Let me just count this. Let me just do this right here. No, have you no sense of selflessness? Question mark, 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 exclamation point, question mark, exclamation point, question mark, exclamation point, question mark.
I didn't
That
know
much.
that God was had a DeviantArt account.
What does God need with a DeviantArt? All right.
To see his favorite furry porn.
Keep going.
Silver ignored the echoing voice, only thinking of Twilight, lowercase, and Luna, uppercase. The same mantra over and over again.
Had to keep them safe.
Oh, wait.
Yeah. Had to keep them safe. Had to protect them from what God just said was going to happen if I come back. Had to keep them safe. Had to protect them. Had to keep them safe. Have to protect them.
I like the idea that this gets repeated with, like, and it starts fading into the distance as he goes into the darkness. So Silver kept running, galloping through the ending void. Okay, so there is an end to the void.
Yeah.
His mind, body coming back to his senses. Oh, his mind, body coming back to his senses. Yet all they felt was unendurable pain and confusion, without a soul to guide them towards life, until he felt himself hit a wall, and then go through the wall, and felt everything go black.
Okay, so yeah, he's running through the ending void and dealing with
God telling him, "Hey, you shouldn't do that."
unbearable pain. So
That's what we're looking
So
guessing
yeah, no,
the
like
void.
Amelia, that's all right. The void did have an ending. He is able to deal with the pain. It's just like that is really fucking weird wording.
Yeah.
Anyway.
That was weird.
Yeah.
The other world. A cloaked figure awoke. The hunt was afoot. Don't you mean a hoof?
Yep,
1
it's
month
the pursuer.
later, Silver's, lowercase, head was beating profusely, and he held a hoof up to it. He groaned.
What happened? He asked. Oh, yes. What happened? He asked no one in particular. Where am I? No punctuation at all there.
Oh.
And also lowercase I.
Yeah. So we're back. We're back to Silver Classic.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank
Silver, lowercase, opened his eyes and they adjusted to the light. He was in a library with a book on the shelf.
Oh my god! We returned! The library, lowercase.
The void has better grammar.
I swear to God, I bet you anything that like the author's note's gonna be like, hey, guess what? My friend so and so wrote the beginning for me.
And I'm not trying to beat you up.
Anyway,
I'm show you.
did you say the library?
Yes.
Yeah.
Society is from.
He exclaimed! Exclamation point! I don't know why the narrator's so excited. And he jumped out of bed, only to be met with the terrible pain that raked his entire being. And he cried out in pain as she slowly drifted back into his bed and remained motionless. Wait.
What?
Silver Haze just changed genders. Remained motionless, but he reopens his eyes once he heard a familiar voice, one of which he knew and loved. And then came another voice, yet another one he knew and loved, and he recognized them as Luna,
uppercase, and
Twilight.
Twilight, lowercase.
Okay, so Twilight's just it's just not a pony anymore.
He loves the Twilight. It's the best time of the day for him.
Yes.
Silver looked to the door as he saw a purple and blue mares approach the door.
I'm just talking to you.
Silver, are you awake? I'll take this in time.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah.
Asked a voice that soothed Silver, yet made him exited as well.
I am leaving. I'm awake.
He said as lowercase Twilight and uppercase Luna entered the room further.
When you came in.
How are you, Silver dear?
Oh, multiple
Luna asked.
speakers in the same paragraph. How I missed you.
Yeah. Luna
Yeah.
asked as they both went to either side of I'm. Period.
I'm doing fine. Thank you, no punctuation.
Silver began.
I thought I would never see you again. At least, that's the last thing I remember thinking before I lost consciousness of what happened.
Oh yes, lowercase I's again.
Lowercase Silver, the block of metal again.
Yes. Silver asked.
You seem to have a face of eternal struggle when you were dragged into the void.
I should know what his face was in
She
the
wasn't
void.
even
Also,
there.
he just seemed bored, not like in pain.
I'm leaving forever.
Yeah, I was going off to the grocery store and I just passed through the void and I think I saw you.
You seem to have a face of an eternal struggle when you were dragged into the void after you defeated your father, Sombra.
Okay.
Because I have to reinstate
Say,
that.
Luna.
That's
At
what
least they're
is
saying
it?
the name Sombra
Yeah.
still
See, that's bad,
instead of
right?
Sombre.
Yeah, that's true.
At Luna's words, memories began to flood into Silver's head. The battle, the void, the terrible pain. He was hurt by the intensity of what he remembered, and the strange feeling that he did not leave the void without taking something with him. But he was also kind of happy to see the loves of his life, and he smiled.
It's like, man, I'm really torn up. But I'm actually kind of happy to see the people I love again. That's nice. That's nice. You're my true love forever, and it's all right. Pretty okay with
Shit,
that.
someone else's pussy that I can come in.
Oh God. Oh yes. Sorry. How foolish of me. We should have continued just right from there because now I have to repeat. The loves of his life, and he smiled. Now Silverhaze says, he has never been so happy to see you again. You two are the only reasons I am still alive. I would have let the light take me if I didn't think of you, and they all smiled and laughed. Twilight and Luna both helped him as he smiled.
Oh my god, I love this story.
Yes, we are back.
We're back.
Okay. Okay. Much has changed. So this is the narrator because the end quotation is in the beginning of the next paragraph.
Give Winter the line just so that he can.
Much has changed, Silver, since you have come back. The consequences of your actions have been felt through Equestria and beyond. When you banished Sombra to the smoke disappeared, but it left something behind that changed many ponies, and threw the scale of the world
This
out
is for
of
me.
whack.
It's not.
Luna could only sigh before continuing.
Luna could only sigh before continuing.
This is the weird ending things. I missed that first one and went to the second one. In my brain.
I continue.
Now, Chaos exits in a lot of ponies. Instead of only being created by a few, now a lot of ponies have invented new things, and now the crown of Equestria is struggling to keep control of Equestria from the other nations. That's
what?
That
No,
we're
continue.
trying to take advantage of the we can say. Goddamn
So
fuck that
Equestria,
grammar.
the crown of Equestria, is Equestrian redundance.
Yeah, so for the record, because Silver Haze died and then came back to life, now chaos exists in this perfectly ordered world that is totally like the one we've seen on the show, where nothing ever goes wrong, everything is
Yeah, there was
perfect
only
and
like smoke
ordered.
monsters that killed an entire nation of people. You know.
But now chaos exists, and because of that, people are inventing things, gasp horror. And because people are inventing things, the crown is struggling to keep control of Equestria from other nations who are invading due to the weakened state of all the inventions that are coming out of Equestria.
Yes.
This is like saying, like, the U.S. is, like, developed automobiles, and now Mexico is taking advantage of this weakness to invade.
Oh my god. America has just developed the first nukes. Oh man, Canada's trying to invade.
This
Oh
chaos
my
is
gosh,
given
what a
Canada an
weakness
opening.
that we have these nuclear missiles.
No, I mean, it's like that would, like, they weren't explicitly saying weapons or anything, but I mean, it's just like, oh fuck,
I
like
know.
we have a toaster
But,
and a
but it's
washing
like that,
machine.
It's like
The openings, they're real.
Alright, let's continue.
yeah, Luna's mood switched as a smile got on her face.
So you're saying.
But it doesn't matter, for now you are safe, and that's what matters. Huzzah!
So what's the other reason why?
I want to die.
Yes.
Luna cheered as she leaned over and kissed Silver Haze on the cheek, which annoyed lowercase Twilight. Damn, the fucking time of the day is so angry.
Yeah.
Assault bucket. I said bucket wrong. But she didn't want to fight because Silver was still weak and needed to rest instead of fight. What, is she gonna fight him like in physical
Yeah.
combat?
She's gonna, like, put him in an
So
Irish
for now,
suplex.
she was okay with it.
No, dude, yeah.
Period. And Silver smiled as he suddenly stood up as he heard a voice.
Darling! How you are awake. How fabulous!
Verity cried as she burst through the doors of the library. Holy shit, I think that's more lines than the entirety of the last story.
Yes,
You might not be wrong.
It is just so great! Darling, we were worried about you.
I love how the author characterizes the rare horse as only saying darling every sentence.
Yeah.
Don't.
Diamond horse. Yes,
Oh
diamond
my
horse.
God.
The horse.
I'm just thinking
Rarity lowercase and it's in a sing-song voice as she wiped away a tear from her eye.
oh no.
Suddenly, Rainbow Dash burst through
Throw
the
the
door, drinking a bunch of colors as she flew by.
I will take Rainbow Dash since there's, like, all the main six suddenly appearing.
Yeah.
Yo, Silver, I heard you woke up. It'll be totally awesome if we can get in some flying lessons later.
We can go bowling,
Yeah, my cousin.
said Rainbow.
Sure, Rainbow, but once I feel a bit better, then we can fly.
Oh,
Let me repeat that because I think that was a little hard to understand, and I want to clear this up. Sure, Rainbow, but once I feel a bit better, then we can fly.
Oh my god, just looking at the next slide.
Said Silver. I would love to take over, Holy shit.
Yeah!
Apple
You can
Applejack says,
entered soon after Rainbow Dash.
Howdy, Silver, you feeling any better?
I guess my
Holy
question
shit.
is
She actually is like, can speak barely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's slowly getting over her massive speech impediment.
they have jobs.
Oh shit. But I think Fluttershy probably has a problem. Applejack said sincerely, almost hiding behind Applejack. Fluttershy walked in. I thought it was Applejack was hiding behind Applejack, and I was like, "There's two
Dude, that
of them
weird.
already." Fluttershy walked in, but she was shy and scared and intimidated because she still had feeling for Silver Haze, but she worked up the courage to go to him.
Alright,
I can take it.
well, you can take every single character. On Blue, why don't you actually put like a voice to Fluttershy?
All right. Hi. Silver. Fuck me in the pussy. I mean, I'm happy that you happen to be all right. Eek. And with that, Fluttershy, lowercase, dashed out the door with the blush on her face.
Oh no,
Just
Butterhorse,
then.
where are you going?
Butterhorse is going to die. A pink blur jumped over her and sat on top of Silver and blew a party horn right into his face.
Where take it?
Yay, surprise! Glad you are dead and you saved the Equestria party. Woohoo!
Oh my god. Pinky yelled, waving her hooves in the air. Somehow, everyone in the room now had a party hat on. Silver laughed.
What?
The fuck is going on?
What's the story, Mark?
What's the story, Pinky?
That's the way it's supposed
Oh,
It's
I didn't
so.
notice you. You're my favorite customer.
I have a dozen
You're
red
doing
party
flowers.
flowers.
I don't think we ever
Yeah.
like
Oh hey dog, or hey Gummy.
like
It's so great to see you all. I know we will have many challenges ahead, but we can do it together.
It's good to know.
He exclaimed. The main things. Oh god, this again. We're moving by Silver's, like, multiple. Jesus, there's multiple of them. Lack of caring in his face, of challenge and cheered together. Narrator excited again.
Ooh.
The world of Equestria would be changed forever, for on that day, the world seemed to be the calm before the storm, as the future would be unstable.
We create a time paradox.
The barrier between life and death torn, and the whole may or may not be found. And yet, with the future so uncertain, in this library in the tree, 7 friends and a dragon found a
Fuck that
peace
dragon,
and
not
friendship.
Oh my
And
god.
even though
hold
Silver
on,
knew
no,
the path ahead was dangerous,
No, hold on a second. Literally, I've made this joke before, but like, this scene is literally Silver going, my friends, and Spike.
Yep.
7 friends, and also Spike is there. Fuck's sake.
fuck Smoke. He didn't even have a single line, I don't think.
I think no, I think he had like
He has
one.
not had a single line.
Okay.
No,
In
he had,
both
like- no,
For
stories,
this
I think.
1 second.
Well, you know, he had like one line in the last story when like,
Oh, he did.
yeah, he first
Oh,
showed up. He was just like, "Hi, I exist."
I exist.
He
like
knew
all
for
the
this
others
one
did.
second that he was safe and that he would be happy for as long as this moment lasted.
Okay,
Duhad,
so
read the author's
no,
note.
I will read the
Including
author's
the
note.
emojis.
I will read the emojis. Oh God, the number of
Yeah,
e's in
have
this next
fun.
sentence in both of these words. All right. He dashy 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 every pony dashy 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 why Silver Haze back with another long-awaited haze in Equestria. I didn't really plan on making a new one, but ever since I finished the first, Silver has been on my mind ever since.
It's fins ahead.
Oh yeah, sorry. Hold on. Let me start this again because like the number of repeat. Like you got to get this thing. Like you got to get the like. You need to understand the flow of this sentence because it is amazing.
Yeah.
I didn't really plan on making a new one, but ever since I finished the first Silver has been on my mind ever since the and ultimate the best boyfriend in the world, in parentheses my boyfriend smiley face, pushword me to write a new one since he loved editing the first one. So here's Silver Haze 2, bigger, better, and more haze dash y dash ish. More silver dash y dash ishy y amy adding ye soy many y's comma y question mark in parentheses lol. More to come, stay tuned. This story will dwarf the last Silver Haze. This story, I promise to add a lot of the issues the original HIEQ had, including more regular weekly updates, an attempt to improve my spelling work and prevent as many plot holes bronies told me about. We got a lot of hate on the last one. The little funky parenthesis symbol, 86 dislikes, frowny face, closed caption, comma, dot, super sad face.
I think that's supposed to be a super...
No, I know, like it's supposed to be a super sad face, but then she also adds super sad face. And then the weird little line
And
again.
then closing off a function.
Yeah.
That's what
Okay,
this is.
opening and closing a function. All capitals, but we also got 6 likes. parenthesis. I write this stuff for you guys. And my, I'm not good. Oh my god, no, that is all actually within these 2 brackets. I did it all for you guys. I might sound like a stupid thing to be proud of, but I didn't like this. Then 6 people would have never found something they enjoyed in HIEQ, right? And besides, I write this for me as much as I write for you. Might sound selfish to say that, but if it makes sense, I write for you to make myself feel proud of creating something. Close parentheses. And get this, over 500 views before 2014, and after 250 after that, like 750 views.
That's
Yay,
sad.
Haze!
It's actually kind of sad.
A little
It's
bit.
2016, and it only has 259 views.
Yeah. Anyway. Also, the comedy tag was removed, although it is still going to be the same silver humor. I don't want to put misleading tags on the cover. Party horn. Boobs. Pig snout. I think there's supposed to be eyes and like... Oh my god, fuck off.
No, I think they're trying to hold up the boobs.
Oh my god, that actually might be... Oh my god, it might be the chest and then two belly buttons.
Got boobs.
Boobs. 2 belly buttons. Bye every pony. Bro off. to Brohoof, like a dozen stars, Brohoof, in parentheses, WPS. What do you guys think about the new cover art? I took your advice and got a commission artist to do it. I forgot to take down his username and I can't find it anywhere, but it definitely is an improvement, I would say.
Defeat it. Oh.
Fuck.
So this story has 259 views, 10 likes, and 103 dislikes.
Oh my
And
god.
now, the 2 comments.
Oh god, yeah, the
Wow.
2 comments. Quilliam Penn. Oh no, sorry, sorry, they're in order here. Quilliam Penn from 105 weeks and 2 days ago. I think the fanfiction needs to work on its dating system. At least your spelling and grammar is improved somewhat, so that's something.
Some of that might have been.
To Quilliam Penn by Lebowski24. I dare say what he was like originally. I was intrigued what could possibly have deserved 3 thumbs up and 59 thumbs down. He groaned. What happened? He asked. No one in particular where I am? The sentence is hilarious and right when I gave up. He really said, he asked no one in particular.
Yes.
Wow. You were expecting this story to be like the top quality?
The top keck.
Oh, no, what I'm doing is.
Oh, I stopped reading there. I couldn't
no.
bear to read any more after that one mistake.
That was no longer something I was willing to put up with. Blah, blah, blah. So anyway, once again, people of the Patreon, we are doing this for you. People who are not of the Patreon, vote next month, because next month we'll be doing either a new story or continuing this one based on the input of
Or hands.
the votes. Please not hands.
Yeah.
Please vote for the story. Vote for more of this story. We'll do like 2 or 3 this month, but you have to keep voting for this one if you want to keep doing it. And keep hands away from me. Keep hands away from me. Please,
Or
God.
keep it there.
No.
Yeah.
No, you will die.
I don't
Oh,
know.
God.
They know
God, why? Everyone betrayed me. I'm fed up with this world. Till next time.